Imagine a world where there were no farms, no villages, no markets, and no fields of golden crops stretching across the horizon. Millions of years ago, survival depended entirely on nature. Every day was a struggle to find enough food. Early human ancestors wandered across vast landscapes, searching for fruits, roots, nuts, and anything edible they could find. Hunger was a constant companion. One day, something remarkable happened. As small groups traveled through grasslands and river valleys, they gathered seeds from wild plants. Some seeds were eaten immediately, while others were accidentally dropped near campsites. After seasonal rains arrived, tiny green shoots emerged from the soil. At first, this seemed like a simple event of nature. But over time, early humans noticed something important. Plants often grew where seeds had fallen. This observation may have become one of the most significant discoveries in human history. The realization that seeds could create new plants opened the door to agriculture. Although true, farming developed much later. The foundation began with understanding the relationship between seeds, soil, water, and growth. Imagine an ancient family sitting near a riverbank. Food had become scarce after a difficult season. While searching for resources, they noticed patches of wild grass producing edible seeds. These seeds were nutritious and could be collected in large quantities. Instead of moving constantly, the group began returning to the same area repeatedly. As years passed, people learned which plants produced the best seeds. They may have protected these plants from animals and collected their seeds carefully. The strongest plants survived, and their seeds produced future generations. Slowly, nature and human behavior worked together. Rain played a crucial role in this process. After storms soaked the ground, seeds hidden beneath the soil began to sprout. Green shoots appeared where nothing had existed before. Watching this transformat. Long before cities, roads, or kingdoms existed, the world belonged to nature. Vast grasslands stretched beyond the horizon. Rivers carved their way through valleys. Forests covered enormous regions of the earth. Early human ancestors lived as nomadic gatherers, moving constantly in search of food and safety. Every morning began with uncertainty. Would there be enough food today? Would dangerous predators appear? Would drought destroy the plants they depended on? Survival was never guaranteed. Food was collected wherever it could be found. Fruits were picked from trees. Roots were dug from the ground. Nuts were gathered and stored whenever possible. Among these valuable resources were tiny seeds from wild grasses and plants. At first, these seeds seemed no different from any other food source. But nature was quietly preparing a discovery that would transform the future. As groups traveled across the landscape, seeds often fell from baskets, hands, or gathering areas. Rain eventually soaked the soil, and sunlight warmed the earth. Weeks later, green shoots emerged from places where seeds had been dropped. Most people may not have paid much attention. Yet some observant individuals noticed a pattern. Plants seemed to grow where seeds had previously fallen. This simple observation planted an even more powerful idea. What if food could grow intentionally? The thought was revolutionary. Until then, humans relied almost entirely on finding food. Now, there was evidence that food might be encouraged to grow in specific places. Imagine a small family camp beside a river. The river provides water, fish, and access to fertile land. Nearby, wild grasses produce edible seeds. The group gathers these seeds every season. One year, after dropping some near their campsite, they notice fresh growth appearing months later. Curiosity leads to experimentation. Perhaps they scatter more seeds. Perhaps they protect growing plants from animals. Perhaps they return a check on the area repeat. The sun rises over a vast prehistoric landscape. Endless grasslands shimmer beneath golden light. Rivers snake across fertile valleys, bringing life wherever they flow. In this ancient world, survival is the greatest challenge. Early human ancestors wake before dawn. Hunger drives every decision. Each day begins with a search for food. Some gather fruits from trees. Others dig roots from the ground. Everyone understands one truth. Without food, survival is impossible. Life is unpredictable. A successful day means full stomachs and safety. A bad day means hunger and danger. Food sources disappear quickly. Seasons change. Droughts arrive without warning. Animals compete for the same resources. Yet hidden among these challenges lies an opportunity that will eventually transform humanity. One season, a group discovers a region filled with wild grasses. The plants produce countless seeds. Gathering them takes time, but the reward is worth the effort. The seeds are nutritious and can feed many people. The group returns repeatedly. As they collect seeds, some inevitably fall onto the ground. Nobody thinks much about it. The seeds disappear into the soil, seemingly lost forever. Then the rains come. Water soaks the earth. Warm sunlight follows. Days pass. Weeks pass. Suddenly, green shoots emerge from the ground. New plants appear exactly where seeds had fallen. This observation sparks curiosity. Could there be a connection? The idea seems simple today, but for ancient humans, it is revolutionary. Until now, food has always been something to find. What if it could also be something to grow? The possibility changes everything. People begin paying closer attention. They notice which plants thrive after rainfall. They observe how seeds develop into mature plants. They learn that healthy soil produces stronger growth. Knowledge grows slowly but steadily. Every season teaches new lessons. Some areas produce better harvests than others. Some plants survive difficult weather. Some